Pay no attention to the terraforming, but we have a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous new recycling center. And we also have this nice little forest around here as well. Look at how natural this looks. Look at how nice this would be. I know we don't have any right here, but that's because we don't own that tile. We have our brand new football stadium. We've got some high density business that we've been lacking for a while. We have some nice parking spaces, some interesting road layout. We have our giant new residential area that I'm really liking. I think it looks super fun, very busy. We've got somebody dying over here apparently. And then we have this beautiful park, which I was not expecting to be my favorite part of this episode, but I've completely fallen in love with it. Oh my God. Like, just imagine how nice this would be walking along this bridge over top the highway. You see all these trees. It literally feels like we're in a forest right now. But then we have this nice highway right over top. It's not too busy. This is just my favorite part of this new build. Is this gorgeous park. I know I'm really tooting my own horn here, but I'm just really enjoying it. But guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Today we are getting our 5th tile. We're getting 50. That's crazy. So in the last episode, we spoke a bit about what our plan was. Basically, the plan was to buy this tile so that we could buy this tile next. And the reason for that, I'm just gonna buy it right off the bat. We're buying number 5 right now. Boom. The reason for that was because we are seeing some garbage piling up. And we have this one road that comes in here and gets absolutely insanely busy. We're at 10,000 people. This road is just the only way in or out of the city. It's always packed except this specific moment, which is frustrating. Obviously, that's how the game works. But it's very busy usually, and we need garbage over here. We don't have any garbage, and we need it. What is going on over here? Okay, don't know why that was there. But yeah, we need, are these big sidewalks? Do we just upgrade this one area with big sidewalks? I'm super confused. Anyway, I'm really getting off topic. The main point is that we need to do some garbage management over here. So let's just get right into what we're doing today. We have the incineration plant or the recycling center. The incineration plant definitely has a higher processing speed of garbage, but the recycling plant is smaller. So I think that this is the move right now. So we're going to unlock this right off the bat. Perfect. And let's take a look at how big this bad boy is. It's not small. Yeah, it's not small. We're gonna have to do a wee bit of terraforming, but I mean, honestly, that's fine. We'll probably put it like somewhere in here, maybe in here. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But in the last episode, we made Daffodil Street, and the point of Daffodil Street was to come over and then eventually meet up with this highway, creating 2 more just areas where this could be. So what we're going to do is really quickly, I'm just going to grid out this area as much as we can, and then we're going to come back and we're going to delete roads where necessary in order to get our road layout where we want it to be. We still want this to be a very dense city, which is why we're going to keep on using our grids. So yeah, I'm going to do that really quickly. All right, so this is about as far as we can get on either side. Perfect, so we have our grid down and what we wanted to do here. So now we need to place this recycling center. So my idea is that this, like Daffodil Street, or now called Lilac Street comes in here and then curves into the highway and then we have our recycling plant over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come and we're gonna level out this area. So we're just gonna grab this, and I know this is again not the most realistic thing, but also neither is a city being built tile by. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna place this in just like this for now, and then we'll come afterwards and we will make sure that it doesn't look exactly like this. But so what I want to do here is a couple things. One, we are actually going to be upgrading this guy to be a 4-lane highway. In order to do that, we do have to come in here and kind of like create nodes so that we can actually do this properly. So we'll come in like this, perfect. This, we'll have to take out this intersection right here. Fantastic, just like that, amazing. The reason why we're doing this is because we wanna create a little bit of an interchange over here. We just have this roundabout here, but this is also the end of the road, so it makes a little bit more sense. Whereas here, it's still going to be a major arterial, so we don't wanna have like a lot of connections that are coming off of it, if that makes sense. Okay, so for this guy, I'm thinking we kind of only have one place that we can put this, and it's like right here. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Luckily we do have a lot of parking over here. The other option would be to sneak it in as close over here, but this is pretty close to Lilac Street, as you can see. So I do honestly think that this is probably our best bet. So let's try to sneak this in as far north as we can. This seems like it's going to be the best that we can get it. So we'll place it here, and we got to level 9, which is cool because now we have high density business, which is cool because there is a few areas that I wanted to put those in. Honestly, let's just do it right now. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take out Strawberry Lane, unfortunately, and honestly these guys as well. Perfect. And we're just going to place all of our buildings in right here. Perfect. And we'll let these grow in. Perfect, as if nothing had happened. Well, this happened actually. So we'll place that back in. Perfect, awesome, cool. We'll let these come in. I like the way that it's looking down here. Cool. Let's come back over here because we do need this done. So I want to, like I said, I want to do kind of like an interchange over here. So in order to do that, what we're going to have to do is we're gonna have to shift the terrain just a tiny little bit. So I think this is probably too far. I'm gonna do a real quick count. So I'm gonna grab the 7. So this is about 7 meters down, which means we will have to bring our highway up a bit. Perfect. And I'm going to come over here as well. So we actually are probably going to have to take out this connection, but that's fine. So we'll bring this out to about here for now. Cool. And then we'll do the exact same thing that we did to make sure that we got our highway as close to this square as possible. We're just going to come in like a little bit farther, like probably here. Perfect. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So we'll come up, perfect, we'll come over, and then we'll come down. So maybe like here, amazing. And then from here, we're just going to take this out, fantastic, and then just do one of these. Perfection. What we will do, because I wanna make sure this is perfect, we'll probably actually, what we'll do is we'll come up just ever so slightly. So we'll do like a 3.2, something like that. And we'll do the exact same thing right here. So we'll come up. Perfect, we'll come up like this, and then we will just link these up together. Fantastic, just like that, looking super nice. And then we'll just have this straight road right underneath that maybe comes in like right over here in one of the straight segments. Fantastic, and then what we can do is we can just slope up from here to here. Awesome, look at that, dude. And this might be a little steep, if we're being honest with each other. If we're being transparent, a -8. It's not the best slope in the entire world, but if you zoom in, like it's not the worst, you know? It is far from the worst. And then what we will do is we will come up right up to here. So I'm gonna grab a road really quickly. We're gonna grab this guy. And we're gonna bring this around to like here-ish. Bring it out a bit more just for fun's sake. And then what we'll do here is we will just slope our way up. So we'll grab right here and we'll come in right here. Perfect, and then we shall curve our way in. amazing. Look at that, dude. One thing I do want to do really, really quickly though, is I do want to cut this off like right here. Perfect. I want to take this down. That's still connected, so cars can still get out of here. But the reason for that is I want to be able to have, what are they called? Our highway ramps that kind of come off of this highway and then meet up right in here. So I think that'll work out nicely. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We can take these out now. Don't need those. Cool. And then let's draw in our highway ramps to make sure that you can get on and off the highway in here as well. So we will have to do that with our slope terrain tool as well. I do want to see though, how much room do we have from here? Like, is this the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? The slope is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen, but the actual ramp is not itself. So that's kind of cool. We have the room, which is really, really nice. So let's take right here and we'll slope down. Perfect. And then we'll do the exact same thing right here and on the other side as well. Perfect. And let's just get this guy done, shall we? Is this the most ridiculous thing? I don't love this little area right here. So let's take it out and retry it. Perfect. That looks pretty decent right there. We have a little bit of weirdness, but honestly, maybe we can just move it with move it. Can we? We can't. Look at that. Look at how great that looks. We might have to redraw this. Oh, it seems we would just have two nodes that are super close to each other. That's why that was doing that. That does not look that bad right there. Let's do the other side really quickly as well. So we'll grab these guys and we'll probably have this complex curve mode because I'm really, really enjoying this. Perfect. And we'll come up. Perfection. Look at that, dude. Looking really, really nice. I wish that these were a little bit more symmetrical. So let's actually just try to get them like that. Maybe we start from this side. How dumb does this look? That looks pretty dumb. And is it because we have two nodes that are right beside each other? Maybe what we do is we take this guy out and we try this again. I'm kind of like playing with nodes here. I've actually never played with Move It, so this is the first time, which is probably why everything is not working for us. So let's do this again. Let's draw this one more time and let's fix this up, shall we? We look at that. That looks really, really nice. Fantastic. And now let's draw this ramp. Oh my God. Perfect. Just like that. Amazing. And now let's upgrade this so that the lane mathematics makes sense. Perfect, just like that. And we will have to move these around, but that should be fine. What we actually could do, and this will probably be easier, is if we turn off everything. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God, dude. Beautiful. I would like this to be a little bit of a nicer curve. So let's see if we can do that. And I probably just screwed with it. That's actually not that bad. Let's come out. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Let's fix our heights around here as well. Now that we've finished this whole ordeal, we'll come up on this side. We'll come around on this side as well. Perfect. Honestly, we'll probably come out to like here. Just, we'll fix this up as well. Don't worry about it. This is just my strategy. I don't know how well it's going to play out, but let's find out. Looks like it's not playing out at all like I was hoping it would. Perfect. How does that look? That looks pretty decent, honestly, except for this weird node. Let's see if we can get this to kind of come down a bit. That looks perfect. Oh my God, look at that, dude. That is an interchange right there. Oh, I love the way that looks. Cool, cool, cool. And now we have garbage that is serving the rest of our city. We don't see this garbage symbol over here. Absolutely fantastic. Love to see it. I do want to do some like decorating over here and some detailing in this area. But first, I think that we should focus on zoning this the way that we want to. I think that should be kind of like top priority at this moment, just because the zoning is going to take a really long time to come in. So let's look. This is a commercial building. Oh my God, look at, oh, we have move it on. This is a level 2. This thing is huge. I mean, this is Denson. We are going to be having to do some high density offices. So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world that we have really tall buildings already. And then we have a bunch of buildings that look the exact same. I think they're fine as these level up. Oh, they're all level 2 right now. Yeah, as these level up, I think we'll be in a better spot. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of check in there. We'll leave these in for now. And then let's continue on with King Street as well. So what I'm thinking is I feel like we should do some more high density business. So let's get that done as well. I also want to do some more row homes. So let's see how we could do this. I'm actually noticing we need to put a road right here as well. Perfect. And we have this guy come to here. Can we link this up now? We can. That's so nice. So let's actually take this path out because we don't need it. And then let's put a row home right here. Let's see if this one on the right side. Amazing, it did. And then we can put one right here as well. This one on the wrong side. Should be fine over here. We'd lost 1, but that's fine. These are all level 1 anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Cool. And actually, we could have just done 3 and 3 if I'm being honest with you. I feel like that's probably a better idea. Sorry, Holmes. Perfect. I decided to take the long way, apparently. So yeah, let's try to do some calculated zoning over here. We want to do like this guy here, and then these are only going to be 4 deep, which is nice. So we can kind of do 4 deep on either side, all the way up to here. Let's take out the roads that we don't want these spawning on. Amazing. We'll do the same thing, 4 deep here. We'll do 4 deep here as well. We don't know what we'll do on the other side just quite yet. And then let's put in these roads back. Awesome. We have a few places where they're not spawning in. So I guess on those areas, it's just this one right here. Yeah, it spawned on the right side. Amazing. And then, so I'm thinking about what we want to do with our row homes. I guess it would make sense to continue it along this road. So let's just do that right now as well. I actually think I want to do row homes up to here too. So let's see how we could do this in a way that makes sense. I'm actually thinking about doing something a little weird, and I don't know how it's gonna look. I'm gonna bring these in. Perfect. We're gonna let all of these come in. We got a new signature building, the Balter Pines. Very, very cool. How big is the Balter Pines? I want to say it's 4 deep. Yeah, it is 4 deep. I don't think we have anywhere with 4. We have 3s and we have 2s. This actually could be a 4. Ooh, we could literally put it right here. That'd be kind of interesting, actually. Let's move this a little bit and see if we can place this in here. I'm going to use Anarchy and place it because it actually does fit, which is kind of cool. And then let's place one right beside it. Amazing. Cool, cool, cool. So now all of these are in. This is what I want to do. So call me crazy, but hear me out. This on the right side? It is on the right side. Let's make sure this one's there too. Fantastic. I'm thinking we bring this alleyway all the way to here, turn off Anarchy. Fantastic. And then we do 2s on this side and we see how it looks. And I don't know how it will look, but time will tell. And I know this isn't the most like attractive place to live on these alleyway roads, but so be it is kind of what I'm feeling, you know? So friggin' be it. We can also take this alleyway road and bring it all the way across, which I think is just kind of nice. Let's bring this down. Cool. And now this connects up, which is just a little bit of connectivity in this area. That's probably quite nice. Amazing. And then let's continue on with what we are doing. So we have our commercial here. We have this ginormous tram depot. We still have a very high office demand. So I'm thinking we do a couple rows of offices over here as well. And maybe some offices that kind of like line our highway. So we have this. Perfect. Maybe we'll do, yeah, I think we'll definitely do some offices over here. I'm thinking like a little bit farther because I do want, like, eventually we will upgrade this as well, right? We can't right now because it exceeds the city limit. I think we could put a 3 square here. So let's actually do it. We won't go a 4, but we'll do a 3 and then we'll line some trees over here as well. So we'll do this. We'll do a 4. I'm going to take out this building actually. We're going to leave this area right here. And then we'll do a couple of 5s. Amazing. And then on this side, we'll put this guy here as well. And hopefully that kind of works out. And maybe we can do like some paths around here that kind of look a little bit nicer in our detailing portion of it. And then I do want offices to kind of come around here as well. So let's do that, shall we? I'm going to come in here with our 2-lane road. And I think what we'll do is we'll grab like here. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. We'll do something like this, and then we'll take out these. Perfect, so Washington Street kind of like comes all the way around, which means that we can have like, I want to see what these offices look like. Are they going to come in? Do we have 2x2 offices? We do. I feel like they're going to look dumb. So let's actually take these out. We don't want them. I take it back. Yeah, we don't want these. But we will put some over here. Yeah, so we'll come up to like here. Perfect. And we'll do, I'm thinking like 4s, actually. 4s. We're going to leave these streets clear because again, paths would be nice in here. We're going to do 4, 4, and then here we can do a bit bigger. We can do 5. Oh, and we got a new office building, the Principes. Such fun. Let's see how big this guy is. I do love this building. It looks really cool. We could place this in here, actually. Let's do that. Let's place it on the other side of our tram station. Or would it fit anywhere else? This would look dumb. We could put it literally right here, and that we could pretend that it's like a tram office. I actually don't hate that idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it right here. We'll have a few offices that are still allowed to be around it. Fantastic. Let's take this out. Amazing. And then let's grab this. Ooh, and this is what we're gonna do. Oh my God, this is gonna look awesome. So let's come into surface. We'll just grab any old surface. It's not Surface. We'll grab any old surface. And what we're going to do is we're going to extend this guy outwards. 180. We'll take this surface, extend this outwards, make it look a little bit more complete over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our picker mod, grab this tree, the linden tree. Maybe we'll come down to baby. Perfect. Look at that. Looks almost as if it takes up the entire space. Looking really, really cool over here. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Ooh, yeah, I actually really do like that. Okay, let's come back over here. We have these offices in. Let's continue up our offices on this side. I hope that this spawns on the right side. Perfect, it does. And we'll just continue on doing this. Perfect. We'll let these grow in, see how they look, and we'll do some paths around here. And then I do want like a block of offices over here as well. So let's see. We'll do 6s. Is that 6? No, that's 5. Perfect. And this is again, just because I want some alleyway roads back here. I just feel like they look really nice. And then when we do start to like convert this all to high density, which is at level 10, by the way, small city, high density offices. And when we convert this to high density, these alleyway roads will be super, super clutch. Yeah, so I want it at least around the tram depot. Let's do one more up here. Perfect, just like that. And I'm wondering, can we get a road back here? No, we cannot. It would be cool to have a path though, right? That would be cool. So let's do this. Let's move this just a little bit to there. Fantastic. Let's come in with a path. We'll turn off everything and we'll literally just have a path that comes back there. Perfect. You can't even tell that we used anarchy to take it away. But now this path just looks, honestly, it looks legit. I'm actually wondering what would happen if we just did an alleyway road. This part doesn't look great. Can we delete individual sections of it? No, we cannot. We can. We can delete that. Can we delete the fence? Tell me we can delete the fence. No, we can't. Okay, so we're gonna take this out and we're gonna redo this thing. Actually, I'm wondering, what if we put it on this side? No, same thing. Okay, so we'll put it in right here. Amazing. I am actually going to continue to move this over though. Move this over to just here, and then we're gonna put that path back in because I do actually like the way that that looks. I think that that looks pretty cool. Let's come and snap onto the backs because I feel like that makes sense. Perfect. Look at that, dude. Oh, love it. Looking really, really cool over here. And now we have a bit of demand, which is quite nice. We are seeing this kind of pile up. So I'm wondering if maybe like adding some roundabouts over here would be a smart idea. I legitimately don't know. And I'm wondering if it won't like them because we're kind of on an angle over here. Probably, right? Yeah. Let's not touch them and say we did instead. But what I will do is we're gonna take off our traffic lights over here. Perfect, so now you should be able to just freely do what you want. And I wanna make sure that you can't go straight from here. Perfect, and I believe that is everything. We could add slip lanes if we want to at a later date. At this point, I don't think it's the most important thing in the world, but this is going to get very busy down here. So let's continue on with our zoning over here. We are starting to see a little bit of a demand for high density. I don't think we should go too crazy on that, but just to keep that in mind. I also think that we should probably add some parks over here as well. So we have our outdoor gym, our skate park. I want to do a larger park. So I'm thinking we come into our development tree, we come into our parks. Let's do some sports parks. I love the sports parks and we don't have it. So we'll come in here. I love the football field. I think it's awesome. So let's see. Ooh, it's actually huge. So is the soccer. Damn, dude. Will this fit in between? It won't. But with a soccer, the soccer pitch will. So I don't think we're going to do a football field over here, but I think we do a soccer field instead. Even though the football field looks really nice, we just have to take up a huge space for it. I would rather put it in though. So let's actually just do it. Let's do it. I'm thinking if Amity Street, this will probably be not like a collector, but like I'm thinking it'll be a main one because it's the first, or sorry, Empire Street, because it's the first one off from this intersection over here. So let's put it off of Empire Street. Let's actually do it right over here. So let's take out this, and this is like a nice buffer as well, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. And let's put this park down. We'll put it down right here, and then I think we're gonna end up flipping it to the other side. So we'll grab a road. Perfect. We'll have this come in here. Amazing. And these will probably come down, to be honest with you. Perfect. We'll flip this guy around. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. I am going to do high density business on either side of this. And then I'm thinking we do mixed use zoning up the other side as well. I want to make sure these are on the right side. Let's actually take this out. Perfect. We'll do the same thing here. Take these out. Perfect. And then we'll draw this road back in. Fantastic. So now we have a bit of something going on over here. It looks pretty cool. We honestly probably could have done a parking lot. That might have made a little bit more sense. So let's actually do this. Let's do a parking lot on this other side over here. I'm going to take High Street out for the time being, and let's imagine what a parking lot would look like. That actually looks pretty decent. This medium one would also look good. The large one, wow, it actually fits perfectly in the middle of these two. That's kind of cool. A little overkill. So what I'm thinking is, we do this here. Perfect. We won't do anything on the other side just quite yet, but I do want to make some connections over here. So let's come in with our alleyway roads. I just feel like you guys are going to think I'm crazy for doing this, but I want to see what it looks like. Okay. Let's come up to here. That's crazy, right? Is that crazy? Yes. Thank you. Yes, it is. But is that crazy? I don't think it's as crazy, to be honest with you. And then we can do like a little bit of detailing over here as well. So let's actually just do that right now. Perfect. Looks really, really cool over here. And then we can do some more mixed zoning right here. Amazing. Let's take these out, make sure they spawn on the right side. Perfect. Amazing. Incredible. Super, super cool. Let's do some flowers over here. Yeah, nice. Cool. Just a little bit of detail, just a little bit of detail. We don't have a lot of parking over here, so this is probably very warranted, very needed. And honestly, I wonder if we could we fit this in the same? I don't think we can. I feel like we don't have enough space. We don't have enough space. What we do have enough space for is a underground parking. So let's do that then. Let's take this road. We're going to come up to here. Perfect. We will zone this in, make sure it's on the right side. It is fantastic. And then we're going to do some underground parking right here. Perfect. Amazing. Cool, cool, cool. And then we'll finish this off on the other side with just a tiny bit of office. Looking pretty good around here. I don't love the underground parking. It just doesn't look perfect. But I do really like this area over here. I think that this is really, really cool. We are seeing a ton of traffic come in here, but that is okay. Maybe we shouldn't have made Empire Street the busy street, because that means that all these cars are turning left over here. But an easy fix to that would just be to make this an asymmetric road. Yeah, I think that makes a little bit more sense. And now you have people that can turn and go straight, and amazing. Cool, cool, cool. Love it. Now we just have to do the rest of over here. And what I'm thinking for that is I don't think we're gonna do our high density yet. I feel like we should do a bit of high density kind of in this area right here, very close to the school. We don't wanna like kind of mess up what we have, but that means that we can do a little bit more medium density over here. So if this street, I'm thinking we'll probably do like pockets. So we wanna do alleyways, right? So alleyways is right here, which means we can do like a pocket, perfect, of mixed housing. We can do one here, we can do one there. Maybe we'll even do like a strictly commercial zone right here. Maybe we'll put one up over here as well. Cool, I like that. Perfect, just like that. Maybe we'll do one on each block, right? So we have one here, one here, one here. We'll do one like there. You also have to imagine like the commercial or mixed use are probably closer to each other, right? We have none in here, but I think that that's okay. We should put one over here as well. And then let's do like a commercial up on this side. Perfect. And we don't have any here. Let's do that. We'll do one there as well. And yeah, I like that. I like the way that's looking. I do want to see how our parks are doing. Our parks are looking fine. No need to worry. No need to fret. Perfect. And then let's bring in our medium density around here as well. Perfect. And we're just trying to have a little bit of variation around here as well, right? If you see me like doing weird stuff, that's just because we're just trying to have variation. Perfect. I'm going to see what these guys bring us in. This block will be strictly. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing right here. Let's see what that brings us in. Cool. And then over here as well, we'll do some other stuff. You have quite the demand. And honestly, we don't have any offices over here. So let's actually do some more offices up here as well. Just make it so that people can work a little bit more. Cool, perfect, awesome. Our zoning is done over here. I do love that. Now let's come in with our alleyway roads and finish off this area. We just had 2 alleyway roads, apparently, which is kind of hilarious, but love it. So now we're kind of done for the most part. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we are going to decorate this bad boy up. These guys are cutting people off. That is infuriating, but I guess it is what it is. Sucks to suck. We have a lot of people coming in here. Very busy part of the city. It's probably just because we have a lot of people moving in, but I do like the way that this looks. I think it's looking pretty cool. Really quick, before I forget, because I will, let's come in here and let's create a district. Perfect. Walnut Way. I don't have a clever name for this one. We're going to call it 50 for now. If you have a better name, put it in the comments down below. 50 sucks. Okay, let's decorate this up a bit, shall we? Where do we want our roads to go? I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I think we have a road that comes back here. Perfect. Honestly, it could be an alleyway road. I think that makes sense. And then, yeah, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're just gonna soften it up around here. You can't in some areas, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna take this guy out. Perfect. That looks a little, no, it does not look more natural. That's fine. That is the way that it is. I was thinking about having a pedestrian path kind of come over the highway, but that feels a bit more dangerous. So let's not do that. I am going to take this out. We're seeing crazy traffic. It's just because we have a bunch of people moving in, but I am going to take it out. And now we're going to decorate around here. So let's do that. Firstly, I want to do these. This is a bit of a weird one right here. I'm actually going to redo this. That looks much, much, much better. This one looks pretty ugly too. Let's redo that. That looks much better. Cool. And now, yeah, so I would like to make these all nice and pretty. Okay, so this area is complete and it's looking super, super cool. If you're wondering why we went so heavy on the landscaping, it's called Denson for a reason. But also the much more real reason is this would be a very dangerous part to just walk around and have fun in. So I think it would just make sense to be a little bit more dense. Yeah, and then I didn't want to put any in the inside of here. Now for over on our recycling center, I think we're gonna do something not as intense, but we will do something. So reason being is that this would be like doing what we did over on the other side would be a wee bit overkill. However, it is on the highway, so you would want it to look at least semi-nice, right? That would be the idea. So I think what we'll end up doing is kind of like lining a bit, making it look pretty, but not over the top. Kind of like almost like a forest instead of like everything's like cut and manicured. And also this is a good way to like use the line tool in a way that makes it look semi-random as well, right? Like obviously these, like this is all done by the line tool, looks semi-random. These don't look as random, but I think what we'll do actually is, I don't love this, so let's take these all out. We'll come back in here. We're gonna do our forestry brush and we're going to do brush size of 100, brush strength pretty decent. Let's do 100 as well. And then I would like to do multiple sets. So let's do a wild Decadus. Is that what that is? Yeah, Decadus. And then we'll just kind of paint it around here. And that's kind of more the vibe that I was going for. It is a forest, but it's not super, super, super planned out. And then what we'll do is we'll just take out the trees that are in here. Perfect. So when you're on the actual highway itself, it's a little bit more, you know, less visual clutter is basically what I'm trying to say. And then I do also, I'm noticing that we need to take this down just the slightest bit. Think that looks better. Let me come in here. That looks much, much, much better. And perfect. Yeah, I like the contrast between like lots and lots and lots of foliage and then none by the highway. I don't love these turn lanes right here, but that's kind of what we're dealing with in this series. You know, we can't go any farther than the tile that we have been given, so that's how it's gonna look. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be it for the episode. I'm gonna upgrade this so that we have 30 trucks. But yeah, that is gonna be it for the episode. If you made it this far and you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know what you think of 50. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Ooh, let's look at these guys. These are looking pretty cool. I like these. How does this look? That looks super dope. Cool. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.